So Damon, you make a statement in your book about people are more imprisoned in the free world than you ever saw in a maximum security prison. So enlighten me on that.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Look, I know a lot about prison, Gary. I mean, obviously, I lived for almost 10 years in a level 5 maximum security prison. That's the highest security level prison there is. Most of that time was spent living with lifers, the most dangerous part of prison there is. So I know a lot about prison from being a person that's lived in prison. And look, when I got out of prison, I wanted people to take me more serious because punishment never stops, right? I wanted people to take me more serious. So I went back to school and got a master's degree in criminal justice from Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas. And I became a professor. Get this, Gary. I became a professor at the University of Houston downtown, an adjunct professor, teaching a class called Prisons in America. Like, I'm the only professor on the planet to teach a prisons class who lived in prison. So I know a lot about prison. And here's what I can tell you with authority. You can take this from the guy that spent almost 10 years in the joint or the professor who teaches about the joint. I meet more people out here in the free world who are locked up than I ever did when I served time in a real prison, because more people are imprisoned by their thoughts, by their things, and by their prejudices than by steel bars and barbed wire and concrete combined. What this means is that we can become a prisoner in our own mind simply because of the stuff we consume on social media, the stuff we consume that we call media. You know, I tell people this all the time. What are you feeding yourself mentally, right? Are you watching something on TV that calls itself news, but it's people screaming at each other, telling you to fear the other people around you, people that don't look like you? If you're watching that kind of stuff, you need to turn it off. If you're scrolling through that kind of stuff on social media, stop doing it. Turn it off, because you're poisoning yourself. You're poisoning your families too, by the way. You're poisoning this country. Y'all, I believe that we live in the greatest country in the history of the world. The only thing greater than America is America's potential. But America can't reach her potential if her citizens are filled with hate, because hate corrodes the container it's contained in. And the hate comes through us through our devices, these smartphones that make us dumb, these smart TVs that make us dumber. If you're watching something, you're scrolling through something and it raises your blood pressure, it makes you feel angry, then scroll away from it. Get away from it. Turn the TV off, change the channel, because you are what you eat. Not just about food, Carrie. It's everything you feed yourself up here.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an important point.